Halloween, and let me tell you, I went trick-or-treating, and I made out like a bandit. Or maybe I should say a spaceman. Anyways, I got a lot of candy. I went door to door, and man, I got lots and lots of junk. Lots of candy, let me tell you. So, first thing I want to do is show you some stuff I got. Oh, I got little Maynard's wine gums and little Smarties and Coffee Crisp. Kit Kats, I love Kit Kats, who doesn't, right? Anyways, I want to dig in right away. Gonna have a Coffee Crisp, okay? Okay, cheers, here we go. What? Oh, where's my mouth? Oh, hey, what? Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. I guess I didn't think this through very well, did I? How does Ace Frehley do this? That's where we're... Oh, well, anyways, you know what? Hold that thought, and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so I'm back. I'm looking a little different. There. Check this out. Now I'm gonna eat my Coffee Crisp. That's good. Try not to eat my hair. Keeps getting in my mouth. Just like high school. Wow. Anyways. Wow. It's been a while since I had hair this long. Kit Kat. I love Kit Kats. Kit Kats are kind of similar to Coffee Crisp because they're like a wafer type thing with chocolate. Kit Kat makes a nice light snack. I think I said that about Coffee Crisp too. Used to be a TV commercial back in the 60s and people would say, how do you like your coffee? And some would say crisp. Oh, I got some of this stuff here. Looks like licorice or something. Wow. Good thing I got some scissors here. My dentist would kill me if I tried to open this stuff with my teeth. Little red licorice. You know, Halloween out here in the West Coast is so different than back in the prairies. When I was a kid, back in the prairies, by the time Halloween rolled around, it was really cold. Sometimes we had snow. So you never saw a lot of Halloween displays. You know, a pumpkin in the window, like a cardboard cutout, or people actually put their pumpkins on the stool in front of the window. And we used to do that, put a candle in it. And that was it. Out here in the West Coast, where the climate's a lot more mild, people have these big, beautiful displays. You know, the whole month of October, sometimes starting in September. So fun for the little kids. I'm gonna try some Smarties. Here, I got some Smarties, see? Candy coated chocolate. I did a candy video a while back, and I sang the Smartie song. That was popular years and years ago. And it went like this. When you eat your Smarties, do you eat the red ones last? Do you suck them very slowly or crunch them very fast. Eat that candy-coated chocolate, but tell me when I ask. When you eat your Smarties, do you eat the red ones last? I never eat my red ones last. I just eat whichever one I get my fingers first. Carve my jack-o'-lantern. Already roasted all the seeds. Got an arrow bar. Halloween, such an interesting time of year. You know, it's funny, it's the one time of year you can, dress up very bizarre. Kind of have like this alter ego, or let yourself go, just become somebody else. You can literally scare the crap out of people, little kids, whatever. Caramel. Some people go all out. I remember taking my kids to some houses. They were afraid to walk up the sidewalk. Witch would answer the door, there'd be like fog and everything, and all these loud sound effects. Some people have some really cool haunted houses too. When I was a kid in Saskatoon, we would, crispy crunch. It was so cold, I was trying to hit all the apartments. That way you could stay inside for a while. And back in those days, they didn't lock the apartment blocks like they do now. Lots of stuff here. Almost lost my scissors. When I was a kid in Saskatoon, we'd take a pillowcase. And I'm telling you, we'd fill that sucker. Oh, I got some Maynard wine gums. My candy would probably last me a month, almost till Christmas. I remember when I was 11 years old, I had appendicitis. I missed Halloween. And I don't recall going after that. I think this was the last time I went, I was 10. Yeah, I don't think I went after that. Sometimes when I answer the door to trick-or-treaters, I'll see really big kids. And I think that's okay as long as people are polite. I don't care how old they are. I'd rather see them trick-or-treating than, vandalizing or doing, stupid stuff like that. If people want to go trick-or-treating when they're in high school, that's their business. I remember last year, I think I told this little story in one of my memorable movie videos. But last year, it's getting towards the end of the evening. You know, the crowd's already thinned out. And about 8:30 or so, the doorbell rings. I open the door, and there's this kid standing there. And I can see his father at the end of the driveway. This kid's about maybe 10 years old, 11 years old, whatever. He's got a baseball bat and a baseball uniform, some makeup. So I'm reaching down, getting my his candy. I'm looking at him. And I said, "Are you a baseball fury?" And he goes, "Yeah." He says, I couldn't believe that you guessed. Nobody else knew what I was. It was from the movie Warriors. He was a baseball fury. So, I started singing that song. Warriors, come out to play. And he starts singing it with me. He goes, Warriors, come out to play. It was hilarious. I think I gave him a double or triple dose of candy. When he leaves, I hear him saying to his dad, "He knew what I was, Dad. He knew what I was." Unless you're familiar with the Warriors, you probably wouldn't know what a baseball fury was. I went to a Halloween store called Spirit Halloween. They got all kinds of stuff there. It's unbelievable. Wow. That's what I'm looking for. Nice red licorice. I went in there a few days ago and there's not anybody in there. I think I was the one who went in there. Went in yesterday and the place was packed. Everybody and their dog was there. But they got this huge inventory. Now, it's only a seasonal thing. They basically set up for the month of October. Maybe part of September, I'm not sure. But it's one of those places they rent a space, set up, have a huge inventory, a lot of floor space. Oh, wow. Eat my hair again. Oh, this is awful. Anyways, this is itchy. Anyways, they have a huge, unbelievable amount of inventory. You know, a fair bit of staff on. And they're doing pretty good. But like I said, it's just a setup and tear down thing that lasts about a month. But I guess, you know, they're doing okay. They're making money. You know. Hope I don't make myself sick. They got costumes from they got, you know, props and costumes, everything from a few bucks to a few $100. So, yeah, like I said, they got all kinds of stuff. You know, a lot of even weird adult costumes, you know, which I won't get into, but different stuff. Let's see, what else do we have here? Another caramel, crispy crunch. Whoa. cigars sold in Canada, if not the biggest. Chewy caramel and wafer, very good. Chocolate. Wow. This is unreal. Really gross. Anyway, this is a terrible cheap wig. I should have stuck with that kiss mask, even though it didn't have a mouth. Ah, another licorice. So I got this steampunk hat, which I thought was pretty cool. You know what it is? My mustache keeps trapping all this hair, keeps sticking to it. Drive me crazy. You see my tarantulas? Got some tarantulas there. Another caramel. I'll have another Kit Kat. Wow. I'll be buzzing pretty soon, let me tell you. I should put in a ponytail. Well, not sure what that is. Looks like some more wine gums. You know, when you go trick-or-treating, I know you all know this, but just a reminder to watch out for little kiddies if you're driving. They get so excited they're off the road. People get so distracted. And if you're out with your kids too, please be careful that you don't get hit by a car yourself. So easy to forget where you are when everyone's running around the street and everything. And fireworks, very distracting. That's the thing. A lot of animals don't like loud noises like that. We used to have a dog that didn't like fireworks or thunder, stuff like that. Wonder Bar is very good. Very chewy. Lovely. My kids used to have a blast when they were little on Halloween. We'd always have some fireworks in the backyard. Remember my neighbor came over, he had a whole bunch of fireworks, and not the loud ones, but the ones like the volcanoes and stuff like that. You know, kids always like that. They loved the whole dress up thing, and you know they'd go out as Ninja Turtles or Ghostbusters or Power Rangers or you know goblins or ghosts or well, I think my little boy, well, he's not little anymore, he's 35 or something, but when he was about 2, I think his first costume was a grundle. But he looks so funny. You know, little kids, they look so cute when they're dressed up. I really get a kick out of a lot of the little kids when they come to the door. They're just so funny and so cute, you know. And, you know, all the kids have so much fun, and the adults enjoy it. I like it when mom and dad dresses up too. It's kind of funny. Such a good time. My dad's birthday was on Halloween. Now let me see. He would be. He was born in 22, so he'd be 101. Yeah, he'd be 101 if my dad had lived. He'd be 101. But he passed away when he was 81 in 2004. He was just shy of his 82nd birthday. Died in August. Some more Smarties. Maybe I could have ate these with my Kiss mask. Maybe. It's funny. Speaking of my youngest boy, him and I went out for lunch the other day, went to Popeyes for a burger, chicken burger. And yeah, he was born in 88, so he's 35. And we were talking, I was telling about my Halloween video, I was preparing for it. And he said, you should get some dry ice. I thought that'd be a cool idea. And I said, I remember they used to make little fog machines, you know. I remember back in the disco era, you could buy these little fog machines and stuff like that. I think you still can somewhere. But he says, I have a better idea. The day you record your video, I'll just come over and I'll sit offside and I'll vape. How's that? I thought, yeah, that might work. You can just sit off the side and vape. Yeah. Speaking of Kiss, first time I ever saw a fog machine was in May of 1974. The one and only time I saw Kiss. And when the drummer did a drum solo, his drums started rising up. The platform, the drum riser started lifting up. And all this fog, there was all this, that's when I first saw a fog machine. All this fog was there, it was really cool. Back in those days, every band had a fog machine. I got an idea. karaoke machine back then. Like I said, you know, every band seemed to have one. Well, not every band, but a lot of bands did. It was very cool. Wow, that's a lot of junk. I'm not sure much of the stuff I can eat. What'd you think of my psychedelic Halloween lights? Pretty trippy, huh? Yeah. I'll have to save some of this for Linda and her grandkids. Man, there's a lot here. Yikes. Yeah, I did pretty good this year. Yeah, I was one of the big kids that went out trick-or-treating. Oh, wow. This is really good. I need a hot cup of coffee to sort of rinse my mouth and wash all this stuff down. Then I gotta go eat some lettuce and some fruit just to cleanse my system, you know what I mean? Get all that hair out of my mouth. I like this funky hat. You like my funky hat? I might just wear this, you know, in some other videos. It's pretty cool, you know. The whole steampunk thing is kind of cool. Kind of like that. They had some like what was it, a real leather jacket, but it was like a fake type material. It could have been pleather, what did they call it? But it was like a steampunk jacket. And they had all kinds of stuff, but of course you're getting to be pretty pricey too, right? And how much money do you want to spend on something like this, you know? So, but, you know, Linda has this friend, and a few months ago she gave her this big trunk, a big Tupperware container full of her old Halloween costumes that she didn't want anymore. And there was all kinds of stuff in there, a lot of wigs, which is what I'm wearing now, and a lot of those pointed witches hats, and the whole pirate thing. When I did my pirate video a few months ago, that's where I got all the stuff from. And the one thing that I missed, I don't know how I did it, but I remember I was looking for a sword or saber or something, and couldn't find one, but there was one in that trunk. I just missed it somehow. But she has all kinds of stuff in there, and she gave it to Linda, so that's where I got this wig from. That's where I got the kiss mask from too, so. But yeah, there's just all kinds of stuff there. I call it the tickle trunk. There used to be a children's entertainer in Canada. He passed away. His name was Mr. Dressup. He was actually very much like Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers. They were actually good friends. They kind of started their careers together. They knew each other and remained lifelong friends. And they passed away around the same time. Mr. Dressup had what he called his tickle trunk, and he'd open up. You have like all kinds of stuff in there, little, you know, things to dress up in, or puppets, or toys, or whatever. You know, something kind of cute for kids. You know, but yeah, very good children's entertainer. But anyways, well, my friends, like I said, I can only eat so much of this stuff at one time. Okie dokie. So I hope you have a safe and wonderful Halloween. Okie dokie. You know, look after yourselves, look after each other, look after your kids. You know, a lot of you are new parents, and you know, your best years are ahead of you when it comes to kids. And I know all you parents with the little kids, you're having the time of your lives right now. You may not realize it, but you're having some of the best years of your life right now. You really are. Because taking your kids out trick-or-treating is just so much fun, and sometimes you get kind of freaked out and kind of scared, you know, because there's so many, you know, scary masks and stuff, and it's just so different, and all the noise and the mayhem, but you know, it's exciting too. So please have fun, but please be careful. Watch for cars, okay? Whether you're walking or driving, okay? You take care. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and stay amazing out there in the land of awesome, okay? Okay, you take care. Happy Halloween, my friends, okay?